Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another Sims 4 speed build today. So I had the idea of actually doing like a lookout type of build, but it didn't turn out that way. It didn't turn out that way. I first started doing that, and then just turned into something else. So yeah, as you can see, I'm in Windenburg in this like private lot area. I'm not really sure what it's called, but yeah, it's about 4 floors, so there's like the bottom level, and then you got the second, third, and fourth. You can add more. You can add, yeah, basically you can add more like rooms below this one. Basically, there's only one bedroom, one bathroom, and that's it. And that's basically the top floor. And the only way this little top floor can hold is by putting pillars or columns on below it, so that actually kind of worked out great. So I technically built this before in my game. Well, I kind of like, I usually, what I do before I build stuff, I try and build it before not recording it, because when I'm recording, I feel pressured and I don't like being pressured a lot. So I just tend to build it first, and then I kind of get a general idea, and then I delete it all, and then I just build it again. So it makes more sense that way. So for me, it works. I'm not sure about you, but yeah. So at first it was like a lookout campsite type of thing. It didn't work out that way. So I had the idea of just making the way it is, the way I built it before, not recording it. I do have a picture, but I don't know where it's at. So yeah, and I kind of, when I was placing down this little water thing, I was thinking of like, wait, no, I was placing down the water and everything like that. It was working out fine. But then at the end, I was like, wait, why? I was like playtesting it and like, wait, why can't you not do a backflip? And I was like, wait, this is a fountain. I need a pool. So I had to delete the whole entire fountain and basically place a pool. So I was watching in the process of building this, I was watching James Turner's um treehouse speed build, and then I was watching Simprove's speed build of her treehouse. I was gonna first build a kid treehouse, but it didn't work that way. So I was gonna build a treehouse, it didn't work that way. So I was watching her speed build on that, and then I was watching Deli's lookout tower type of speed build that she did on her channel. So yeah, I was watching that. I was actually watching those, and I couldn't figure out a name to call because I was trying to figure out what it was gonna be. So I posted a picture on Twitter, and a lot of you guys really love it, so I'm glad that you like it. And the lovely Lyle Bear gave me well, she didn't really give me a name. It just basically, she said, it looks like a lookout resort. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna take that name. I'm gonna use it. So that's what it's called, Lookout Resort. So I give credit to Lyle Bear for giving me, for basically saying that name, because I would like I would say a building. That's what I would literally have called it, a building. So yeah, here's the part where I started to add the fountain part. I was thinking like, okay, it's gonna be a house on like a, it was gonna be a house, but no, it didn't work that the way. So I kind of just went ahead and just did the way I was doing it there. And I really love Get Together because it actually comes with so much good stuff. And the new filter for the pools, it actually looks kind of better that way. Like the crystal crisp here, like, yeah, right there. That one, that blue, nice looking pool filter thing, looks amazing. I love it. And I realized I had move objects cheat on, so that's why it looked different. So and the final screenshots. Well, no, I did take a screenshot of the first part of the front. Yeah. So well, I added a lot of lights. So yeah, here's the part where I added the lights, but there was like more lights on top of on the sides of the house, basically, so I can actually see some stuff. And yeah, those things, yeah, those I started to add those alongside there, and I also placed it onto the front because it was pretty dark. So I did not record me adding the lights on the front part of the house and on top of on the last level of the house. I don't know why I didn't, but it just, it caught up to me at the last second. And I did not mean to actually put this like little, what's it called, uh what's it called, this like little separation of the floors right there. I did not mean to do that. It just did it that way and it looks so good. So I'm actually gonna, I kept it. I kept it and it looked great. So I just left it. So I'm still deciding on what I want to do for my next speed build or my next just video in general. Well, my next speed build technically, because I love building. I haven't built in quite a while, so I thought, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and build something. I had inspiration, good old YouTube for sim builders, because I'm like, I am lost without YouTube and Google, basically, because I look at Google. Like for the past 2 days, I was looking at Google for inspiration for some builds to build. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. So I was trying to get some inspiration from that, and I was like, what should I build? I don't know. At first, I was thinking of like another beach house. No, I'm not doing another beach house because I want to be different. Because all I've done is like modern builds, and I want to try my best to try different builds. So I might try like I say I do one specific thing and then it turns into a whole other thing. Like it comes with that and a little bit of extra stuff. I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit crazy. So yeah. Oh, and I was also watching the Simifieds, I think it was called Firewatch or whatever you want to call it. He did a speed build of a lookout tower as well, so I watched it as well. So like, that looks really great. So I was like really in the mood of lookout towers. So I think I captured it a little bit of a lookout tower, but more with a house on the side of it. I just basically just expanded a lot. I just made it my own, which I actually kind of like. So I like doing my own stuff. So it's what this is basically my style, and you guys definitely like to see bigger builds from what I'm seeing from my previous build that I did, my modern beach house that I did. You guys really seem to love that build, and I definitely love that was like the best build I've ever done, like ever. Since well, my other than my other house was like done with like people like collabs. Like, see, I think when I do collabs, I do a lot better when building because it's actually as a person who's decorating or building. Because I'm like, I have to do the building and decorating all by myself, and I'm like, ooh, it's gonna turn out really ugly. So I'm glad I did not add other floors. I'm glad I did not add other what's it called stuff to because I'm like I would have messed up the whole thing. And the roof part, I have no idea what I was doing with that. I was wondering if I did I take it out. I don't. Let me look at that because I feel like I didn't take it. Oh no. I'm looking at the screenshots right now, and I can see the like the tower part on the side that has the roof, and then like the top part has a roof with some shrubbery on top of it. So yeah, I see that. I see that now. Yeah, like the part, like the front part of that roof right there. I kept that and added more shrubbery onto the side of like the other part on the back part of the of that front roof back part thing. I didn't keep it, so I just took it out. Didn't really like it, so I just left it alone and I just kept it the way it was. So I'm glad I changed up my mind. So I'm thinking I want to do like another Let's Build series because I'm like, Let's Build series are like always my favorite thing because I get feedback this time. I get feedback when I do Let's Build series because I'm like, when I'm doing like a general speed build, and I'm like, I need feedback so bad, but I can't get feedback because I'm like, it's all one thing. And oh, here's the part where I just kind of pause. I'm like, I was searching through YouTube to look for another video to watch. So I generally just kind of like look for videos just to watch while I'm building. Because I'm like, I'm just sitting here building, but nothing in the background for me to watch. So I'm like, I should just generally just watch some type of video. And that's what I was doing. So I'm glad that I did that because I was like, I was pretty bored. And it took me about almost like an hour and 45 minutes to build. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, how long did it take me to build this house or this whole thing in general? Because I'm like, don't know. So I'm like, I should actually just look at the time and see how long I did it. And I see that I'm getting a little bit better at doing speed builds because it's taking me less time to build stuff. I think because I'm like this build only took me like an hour, like almost 2 hours, just because I don't know. I think because I was like pausing and then I was kind of like trying to make sure this build was kind of good because I'm like, I need to make this lot good enough to, whoa, burps for days. I was trying to make this lot good enough for people to like actually use, and it's actually playable, so you guys can actually use it this time. So I had to test out the pool issue, and it totally works. This whole part of the upstairs right here on the fourth floor actually works as well. And you can go to the bathroom and the bedroom and the kitchen and living room. And I did place a desk. So it's quite kind of cramped in this little general area, kind of a little bit, but you can get through everything as needed. And you have a little yoga mat out on the front, on the porch, or the balcony, you want to call it, right there, so you guys can actually do some yoga, get some meditation. And I think it's in a good location for like just for like general relaxation. So I'm glad that I actually put it there. So I'm pretty happy. So the picture is on the other way. When I did my modern speed build, my modern beach house speed build that I did, I was putting these movie posters around the build, and I was like, this actually kind of looks cool. Because the general idea of I was thinking about this build is that this guy or this one person decides to go camping, or this like, well, the park ranger, you want to say. This park ranger actually has their own, they go to their lookout tower, and they have their house right next to, like, they basically live in the lookout tower, so they can basically do all the things that they need to do. And they have their own little pool area that they can do. So yeah. And the person I was thinking is like the park ranger. Basically, well, if you have outdoor retreat, you know that's like a park ranger, and they basically come to your house and eat your food all day. I'm like, why? Don't you have a house? And so every single time I try to go to every time I try to go on vacation in Granite Falls, the park ranger literally just stays in my house all day and eats my food, uses my computer, takes just does everything. The space like saying, "Oh, here's my house. I should just use it." No, no, go to have your own house. So I was like, you know what? That was my general thought of doing that. So yeah, build the park ranger their own house. So that's what I'm gonna be using whenever I have like vacation thing. I will have the park ranger live in their own house, and instead of mine, because I'm like, please, just don't, just don't live in my house. I don't know you. I don't like you. You need to get your own life. This is my food, not yours. So please, just go away. Do I have to call your boss? Please, just go. Just go. I have no idea where I was going with that, but it was kind of aggravating. Anyhow, so I was going with I have no idea what's going on. Okay, the cereal box right there on the desk. That's generally me. I tend to have like what's it called? Cereal by my desk, and I just eat it. So I'm like, that seems relatable to me. I might as well just do it anyway. And these paintings right here, that brown and white thing, it looked so good on the wallpaper. I kept it and it looked great. I actually kind of like that. So I'm glad I kept it. So I'm like, yep, goals. Goals in life. So we are getting close to end this build. Not really, but it's getting close. Like, it's about, I think it's 16 minutes long. We're already about 13 minutes in. So if you guys have any suggestions for our future builds or future Let's Build series or anything at all, please leave a comment down below so I can know and write it down, because I do tend to forget things all the time. So yeah, be sure to comment down below what I should build next, or what kind of Let's Build series I should do next, so I can like write it down and won't forget. Because I generally do love building a lot, but I just never have the time to actually sit down and build. So I'm like, I should generally just like actually do this. And I've done Let's Build series in the past, but I never really like kept a schedule to it, just because like I've always like got bored with the build, or I always like forgot about it and like, oh yeah, I should like do something about that, but I never did. So I was kind of concerned. So I was like, I don't know. I just don't know. So I was thinking of like, I was done with the inside and everything like that. I was great. I was good. Now it's time to like figure out how I'm gonna end this and where is it gonna go. So I was like generally just putting plants everywhere, making sure it was great and good. And I think I'm not sure if I recorded me taking out the whole fountain part or not. I can't remember. But yeah, here's the part where I was actually had the idea of putting all those little shrubbery plants on top of it. And this is where I got the idea of adding back the roof. And it generally looked like a cool idea to just leave it there and it just looks great, so I just left it. And if you don't like it, you can basically just take out the roof and leave it the way it is. So yeah, we're getting close to end this build, so leave all your comments down below. And I just generally want to get your feedback on a lot of things. So if you guys like it, if you don't like it, let me know. If you like it and you don't like it, let me know, because I always want to know what I should improve on, what I should change, what I can like do better at. Those basically are all the same things, but I don't care. But yeah, just generally just give me ideas for future things as always. So here are the screenshots, and that's Johnny Zest just doing a backup as usual. And yeah, there's Johnny Zest again. And it's pretty much good. So I'm gonna go and end this video off right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave all your comments down below and your suggestions. Feel free to like the video and subscribe for more videos like this. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!